All right, it's been a little bit since I've actually made any type of video content. So I'm gonna do something quick here. When I did that recovery 2 months ago now, something like that, 2500 GMC Duramax that was stuck in a pretty deep mud hole. I used a worn 12,000 pound winch to do that recovery. That was a 3-to-1 pull in the rear with a 2-to-1 pull on the front winch locked to a tree, and I was working the winches in tandem. And during that recovery, I noticed that my 12,000 pound winch was bogging down. It took everything that winch had, but we got him out, obviously. With that being said, I'm sure everybody that follows me at all or watches the videos knows my 12,000 pound winch, not too long after that, took a dump on me. Well, come to find out, the electrical contacts inside the control unit kind of got messed up. They got corroded, wires started breaking and all. It's just from the winch being under the truck. Rain hits it whenever I'm driving down the road. If I hit a mud hole, obviously it gets submerged, things like that. So I got that fixed. That winch is now working again. So I'm doing a quick video just to do a little test real quick in the yard. I'd rather have a failure here in the yard than on a recovery. But there's a surprise. I didn't tell nobody. I kind of did a little bit of an upgrade, but I'll show you in just a second. But just for testing purposes, I've got a strap tied off to a tree with a worn soft shackle to another strap just as an extension to the hook on the winch line. Yes, we are hooked up as always. That's how you're supposed to do it. So we're going back to the truck, and if you're paying attention to detail, yes, that's a different color winch line. The winch line itself got changed. The truck is down on Scotch blocks right now. However, that's not a worn 12,000 pound winch. That is a 13,500. Yes, I went ahead and upgraded. The 12,000 pound worn is sitting on top of my toolbox at work. What I'm going to do with it yet, I don't know. It may go on the front of the truck, it may not, I don't know. The 10,000 on the front has suited me just fine for what I use it for, so I may just keep that there. If you're interested in buying a 12,000 pound winch, let me know. With that being said, obviously I had to fix some welds on the winch plate. Thanks, Landon, for that. What I'm doing this morning is I'm testing just to see if the welds are going to hold up, testing the new winch out, so on. So the truck's on Scotch blocks, and as of right now, it's just a single line, as you can see. But you hear that? The 13,500 pound winch is bogging down the truck on Scotch blocks and pulling it. It's pulling pretty hard. There's a lot of tension on that tree right now. But as I go, you can see the Scotch blocks are just digging. This winch is doing good. Landon, your welds are holding strong. I spray painted them with some quick spray paint just to get it down there. But it looks like we're good. I don't want to put my hand on that line. With my luck, as soon as I touch that line, it's gonna pop. But I'd rather not do that. But yeah, see how that truck's bogging down and leaning down like that? Now I'm gonna let the pressure off, and you can see the back of the truck's coming up. I was almost pulling the front wheels off the ground. Successful test.